all day.
What's going on, everybody? Sponge Outlet kind of sent me a bunch of samples here of some different stuff to show to you guys. Actually to show to TikTok, but I told them I would make a YouTube video too and kind of show people how they work. Now, I'm going to clean some shoes with this. My shoes aren't super dirty, but I'm going to show you how these work and compare them to, basically, you're going to compare this. We won't use this today, but this compares to a Scrub Daddy. And so if you clean anything that uses a Scrub Daddy type product, you might want to check this out on their website. They also sell the Magic Eraser type, just plain old Magic Eraser. And then they have the Magic Eraser with the kind of the scratchy back, like for pots and pans and stuff. But you could also do deep grime on a shoe like that. And then they sent me these, which have never been released. And these are for shoes, and you can see they're shaped like a shoe. And this side is semi-abrasive. It's not quite as tough as, say, your Brillo or your Scrub Daddy, but it's enough to get that like extra grime. And then the back is a Magic Eraser. And of course, if you've ever cleaned shoes to resell, or just like me, you just like to keep your shoes looking nice, then you know that Magic Eraser is the best thing to clean that white part of the shoe. It works better than any shoe cleaner, better than anything. But I was talking about that on Twitter with somebody, and this company, spongeoutlet.com, just comes out of nowhere and starts saying, hey, you can get our products and they work just as good for 80% cheaper. And I said, well, you know what? Send them to me and I'll prove it. And so, I don't know, like, I keep most of my shoes pretty fresh looking. But if you can see, and that might not even be good enough to do that one, because that one's still kind of clean, but this one is definitely got plenty of dirt and grime kind of on the white part there. And so I'm just going to clean it up real quick and show you what kind of job this does. Right now I'm just kind of wiping the white part on that outsole there, and sort of just kind of rubbing it down like that, basically, and it just comes right off. Look at all the dirt coming onto the sponge there, and then you can see this is becoming a pristine pearly white again, and it just basically restores the shoe back to, I mean, look at that. That's way better than it was, right? I mean, that's like perfect. And so, and back here in this area is where my shoes kind of get a little messed up too. That probably won't come off because it's so deep in there, but sure enough, you use that little scrubby side like that on the orange side and kind of get in there with that, and it did a pretty damn good job on that section right there. I mean, that's pretty good, right? You can't beat that. So, I mean, like I said, you're going to need these kind of products to clean shoes, and especially if you're pulling like yard sale shoes and thrift shoes and kind of cleaning them up and flipping them, you're going to want to clean them up real nice like that. And look at how easy that is. I mean, that's just real simple and easy. And I actually love this addition, because this is something that a normal Magic Eraser doesn't come with, is this scrubby side. And that really like loosens up some of that shit, and then you can like wipe it away. Like, I don't know if you can see, but there's a crease there, and sometimes dirt gets into that crease. And just the Magic Eraser wiping over it won't get in there, but if you scrub it and then come back over it with the eraser, well, I guess whatever spongeoutlet.com calls theirs, it's kind of a generic, hey, we don't have to, you know, sell you brand, we're just going to sell you product that works, and it's going to work like that. And so you saw how like grimy that shoe was when I held it up there, and it's not anymore. I mean, it's just not. It looked more like that. And so it looks pretty good. I don't know, you know, something like this, probably, yeah, these shoes, you can't really, they kind of have like an off-white tint to them anyways, so they don't really clean up like that. But you can see what it's pulling off of there, and then you're going to want to rinse that out every time. But it pulled all that dirt off of my shoe, and it looks pretty good. I'm going to clean up these now. I don't know, can you see the dirtiness on them? And I know Boosts, yeah, you can see it right back in here. The Boosts are pretty hard to clean usually, just to get in there and get that dirt out. I think I'm going to have to re-wet this, possibly. But, Oh, look at that. That's how you do it right there. So as soon as I started going over it with this, and then coming back over it with that, yeah, I really need to re-wet here, but I think we at least can prove the point here that this can take that off even on a boost, which is tough to get to. I don't know if, I mean, that's pretty good compared to what it was. So I think you can see that this is the way to go. Yeah, I mean, so if you're looking to clean shoes and you already know about the magic eraser trick, then this is going to save you money. If you never knew that magic erasers were the best way to do this, I just blew your mind and taught you a cheaper way to get your hands on this kind of stuff. And definitely go to spongeoutlet.com. This regular style magic eraser, and actually you can see it's got little like rivets on them. That works really well. Even the plain old blocks work on the white shoe part. And then you can kind of clean it up with that. I would use like shoe cleaner and shoe protector on this part up here, because there's nothing really that's going to get that. And if you rub the white magic eraser part on that, it starts to shed. So you want to avoid that. But otherwise, hopefully this was useful to you. Hopefully you learned something here about cleaning shoes. And now you know how to brighten that white part of the shoe up, and it's perfect. But also how to acquire the stuff to do that for 80% cheaper than you would have. If you found this useful, go ahead and subscribe to the page. I'm always talking flip content, teaching you things about the flip game. If you want to check me out on Twitter, it's at Riley Eagles, like REILLY underscore. Oh no, it's not underscore. It's just at Riley Eagles. Eagles like the Philadelphia Eagles, the team that I've got all over this wall here and right here. On Facebook, check out the Resellers United group. That is our Facebook group. We're trying to get that going. That's a little bit slow right now, but get on there, share some content, talk about yourself, show us what you got. And then on TikTok, I'm at Sean Riley underscore ShipFlip, so you can check me out on there. I've got a nice following there. But otherwise, in the meantime, keep on flipping.